Welcome back to Magic Gathering Forge Adventure, where we are gonna go fight some snakes. Ooh, a knight. Let's fight the knight real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna fight this knight. Adventurer. They'll probably have ally cards. Alright, yeah, we'll play this hand. Keep it. They're gonna play a plains. They're gonna tap that plane for 1/1 Elf Monk. Whenever you cast your second spell for each turn, put a 1/1 counter on this card. Alright. So we shall forest. And then we will. Ooh, I could actually play my cub. And we'll end turn. And they're going to play a desert descent that taps for colorless. Right. And I shall adventure traveler's amulet, get a forest, play forest. My guy will get a 1/1 power up. Okay, and I only have 2. So with 2, I'll just attach the bow, and I'll attack, shooting his monk, hitting him for 3. They're gonna get an island out. I get another forest, great. I'm up to 4 mana. Let's get out. Let's get him out, because he will allow me to get 5 mana next turn. And we'll attack with our cub. They're down to 6. They're going to tap 4 to get out a 2/5 human rogue. Whenever this card deals combat damage to a player, venture into a dungeon. Well, I got bad news for you. You're probably not going to venture into a dungeon. Alright, we'll give him a 1/1 power up. I'm up to 6 mana now. So it's 6 mana. I can, let's see, put 2 1/1 counters on target elf. Nah, it's not an elf. Let's play that. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will attack with our 5/5. See if they block. They do. Oh, I got trample. I could have just actually trampled through with giant strength and 1. If I want, oh no, I wouldn't have won. He would have been down to 4. Yep, this guy has a lot of dungeon cards. Alright, I can't play a land this turn actually. So doubling Primal Vigor actually isn't going to do much for me. That stinks, but it is what it is. Alright, so let's play him. 1, 2, 3. And then let's play I can't attach it. I can. Whenever creature enters battlefield, may control put 1 counter on him. Yeah, let's play Legolas. Because he's gonna get a power up anyway from that. We'll attack with our 5/5. They're gonna block. We will trample through with 3 damage. So they're at 2. They're going to play a 2-drop, which is a 2/1, and then a 1/1 bird. I could actually shoot both of those down. So yeah, let's play our dinosaur. Whenever a legendary creature enters, yep. That's not legendary. That's fun. Alright, let's attack with everybody, shooting down the 2/1. Then we'll win the game. Get us some more adventuring cards. Climb over wall, target wall, can't block this turn. Nice. Bar the gates. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell. Oh, another dungeon map. That's cool. I don't get it for free, so I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but that's so cool that I actually have a map now. Alright, so let's go back, fight some snakes. And you know what? Green has been ahead for a while. Let it go back to our first deck and fight these snakes with our first deck. See how bad it is. Alright. Well, this has no creatures, so we'll mulligan. And, oh, got a Marauder. Let's get rid of the staff. And we'll go first. Playing our tap land. Which we'll tap for blue, red, and white. So we'll Traveler's Amulet for green. And then we'll end turn. They're going to get a 1/1 Death Touch Snake out. That's fine. We'll play our Forest. We're going to get our Marauder out. We're going to attach the bow to our Marauder. Then we'll end. They're going to get another land down. And get a 2/1 snake. But I'm going to shoot that one. We'll get another land as well. Good. We're up to 4. Let's do him first. Since he can tap for land, and next turn we'll get out our Hydra's Growth. So shoot this guy. Hit him for 2. They're going to play another land that taps for colorless. And then they're going to get out some more snakes. Lots of snakes. So many snakes and all the snakes. Let's play the Sword of Feast of Famine. Sure. We'll attach the sword. Attack with our Marauder. Shooting down this guy. All my lands on tap, which is just 3. Then we will Hydra's Growth. No, we won't. Because if I Hydra's Growth, it can only go on my Death Touch. That's fine. Let's put it on my Death Touch. And then we'll end. And then he'll double. And then both those guys have Death Touch. Let's play the snake. We'll attack with our Marauder. Shooting this guy. They're gonna quick play in another snake. And then make theirs live. Okay. Alright, and then I get Vamport Sword. Which I cannot play right now, so we'll end turn. And let's kill this guy. And then we'll Alpha Strike. Shooting him. They're gonna double block, that's fun. They got out another snake. I now have a 9/10. So we'll Alpha Strike. Shoot him down and win the game. Yay. No money. Why am I not surprised? Destroy all permanents. Wow, okay. Giant growth. Turns lady into big lady. So that money. We get some green cards. Maybe we'll get a cactus. That'd be cool. Not a good hand. I guess we have no land. We got 2 lands, 3 lands. That's good. So we'll keep this. And let's get rid of the sword. And they are going to play a tapped green-blue land. I will play, let's see. There's white. I need 2 whites. There's 2 whites. Alright, so we'll play our tap land. Get out Traveler's Amulet for Swamp. So do Swamp. Oh, I clicked on Plains. Oh, well. Oops. That's fine. They're going to get a 2-1 out. We're going to keep getting land. So we'll play our tap land. We're up to 2 available mana, which cannot do anything at the moment, so we'll end. They're going to hit us for 2. That's okay. We'll play another... Ooh, do we want to play another tap land? Yes, because I could get that out anyway. Alright, so play that. Whenever 1 or more tokens draw a card. Okay, well, we're just going to get our Bone Sabers out. And they're going to attack me for 4. Jesse Zhang Fangbringer, Death Touch. When this card enters, and whenever you cast a snake spell, conjure a card named Ambush or Viper into the top 6 cards of your library. Then it potentially gets when this creature enters the battlefield, draw a card. Okay, then. Alright, we get our Dragon Knight. That's good. Alright, do I need a tap land? I'm up to 5 mana. I can't play that. I can play him, but I can't attach the Bone Sabers because it takes 3. So we'll do a tap land, getting a swamp. Then we'll get out our dragon, which will venture us into the Mad Mage dungeon, gaining us a life. Let's attach the bow, and then we'll end turn. They're going to morph again. They're attacking with their 3-4. I'm just going to have to take it because that's Death Touch. Let's play that so all our lands can produce green. I really want to terminate that guy, but I'm not going to attack yet. So we'll play our 6/6 God, Vigilance, and I'll get a ton of tokens whenever I can create a token. And actually, none of these cards have Vigilance. Death Touch. So we'll attack, shooting our 2-1. I'm going to keep Hydra's Growth on top of my library. Ooh, they're going to double block with their 2 morph cards. I didn't think of that. I should have thought of that. I don't know why I didn't think of it. It's very obvious that was going to happen. Alright, so I'll play an island. Now let's terminate the Death Touch creature. Good. Hydra's Growth, our god. So it's now a 7/7. Attach the bow to our god. And I don't have enough to give him the sabers, so we'll just attack. Shoot this guy. They'll take the 7, good. They're going to get another Death Touch out, but it's a 2-1 Viper that I can shoot. Alright, that's going to double. Play another Plains, and let's go attach our Bone Sabers. So, now when he attacks, he's going to get a lot of tokens. Turn up to 2 card creature cards. Can I play that? Yep, let's play that. Just because, even though I think we win this turn. He's a 12/12, they're going to block him. It dies. No, because I don't have trample. So they could actually just keep blocking. That's a little annoying. They're going to get a 6/6 out, but I'll get 2 of my creatures back. Nope, I don't have any with power 2 or less. Ooh, I got the Terror of the Peaks. Awesome. Okay, let's get out Terror of the Peaks. So, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, this card deals damage to that creature equal to that creature's power to any target. Yep. So that'll be useful. I'll just continue taking out his guys. But for now, let's just dungeon map. And we'll venture into a dungeon, which I don't have 3 mana, I only have 2. So in that case, we'll play that. And then we'll attack with our 18/18. Shooting his 2/1 Death Touch, because that's going to be an issue. They're going to block it. It's now 22/22. Good lord. Alright. I can keep slowly just getting rid of his stuff. I just got to make sure I'm avoiding Death Touch things like that. I just got to shoot him and get rid of it. And Hydra's growth is going to double. And then we'll get a land, play it. Not the most useful thing. I could have scryed for it, but I didn't. That's a copy of token you control. I don't control any tokens, so let's venture into a dungeon. And create a treasure token. Sure. And then I got to draw a card because I created a thing. So we'll get our ambusher out. Awesome. Okay, ambusher, Terror of the Peaks is going to shoot something for 4. Let's hit our opponent. And then we'll give our opponent rad counters. Awesome. And then we'll attack with our 38/38, shooting his 1/1. Bone Sabers, more counters, so he's a 42/42. They're going to block it, that's fine, but then they're going to take rad damage and die. Yay! This deck is much slower. Endless Swarm. Put a 1/1 green snake creature into play for each card in your hand. Look, it's Cobra. Oh, Shapeshifter, nope. Okay, let's see what's in the packs. I think I'm going to go back to the green deck just because it's faster. And so I could hurry up and get this cave done. I should just sell all these because I don't ever plan on using them. I don't know how they work. I need somebody to actually explain how they work, but I feel like in a one-on-one game, they're just not that good. Alright, let's go back to green. So that way we could knock out some games quickly. Alright. This is great. I'll take this. Keep it. Layer the Hydra. 2 mana available. Not 2 green though, so I can't play that. We'll Traveler's Amulet. Get another forest. And then we'll end turn. Next turn, we get out Bambi. Alright. Forest. Bambi. Alright, Bambi is down. End turn. Alright. They are going to tap 1, get another Moss Viper out. So they got 2 snakes. We'll play another forest. We are at 5 mana. Doubling Season. Doubling Season ain't really going to help me. He would, but I only got 1 black mana at the moment. So let's play him, because then I could tap him for black as well, which will power up our, or allow us to play our Elf Assassin. And we'll end turn. They will do nothing. That's awesome for me. Alright. We'll play our Elf Assassin, who has Land Walk. Awesome. Or Force Walk, so he's unblockable. Let's attach the bow to him. Or not. Game. Let's attach the bow, please. Oh, he can't be target of spells. That's fine. They're going to get a 2/1 out flash that they sacrifice. Ooh. They're going to get a 3/4. Oh, I got to get rid of Bambi. That's sad, but Bambi will come back as an enchantment, so that's still good. Alright. Let's get the Sword of Fire and Ice out. Can we attach Sword of Fire and Ice? Yes, but it taps my guy, so that kind of stinks. Alright, and then let's attach the bow to him as well. And we'll end turn. They gotta sacrifice a creature. Ooh, they just doubled all their attack. So they're about to hit me. Oh, they didn't hit me for 11. That's weird. I'll take it. And then other creatures, yep, so I could kill that and not be worried about it. Let's see, I got four mana. Let's play that on the Lair of the Hydra, tapping for 3. 1, 2, 3. Now Lair of the Hydra taps for 3, which ain't gonna do anything for me, so I'll attack. Ooh, I can't shoot him because it's got ward. Well, that stinks. Well, that's fine. He has to sacrifice his card. Now he doesn't have any creatures. We'll get her down. Attack him with the 4/4. I don't want to do that. Okay, I guess I did want to do it. Means now he's a 5/5. Right. 2/1. Forest and Death Touch Snake. They're up to 6. I can't shoot it. Let's play our ape. Make him fight him. They'll both die. We'll attack with both and win the game. There we go. Yay. Bunch of snakes. Yeah, I think I'm going to be selling a lot of snakes after this. There's no way I don't have a million already. Other creatures you control get 1/1. That's good. Whenever a land enters battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 token. That's really good. Target non-land permanent becomes an artifact in addition to its other types. When this card enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life and draw a card. So when does it flip? I'm confused by that. When it's defeated, exile it, then cast it, transformed. Oh, so it has like 5 health, I guess, and then you would just beat it up because you want it back transformed? I don't know. That's weird. Alright. So we'll start. We got Elvish Piper, which is always awesome. Alright, we're going first, which is even better. Cancel. I want to do Evolving Wilds first. Go ahead and get that tap land out of the way. Then we'll Amulet to go ahead and get another forest in our hand. And we'll end. They're going to get a forest and a 1/1. We'll get a forest and we'll get... I got 3 mana. I could do him. Let's do the Sentinel, because he will get indestructible whenever he can attack, which will allow me to shoot his guys. Okay, but thankfully he doesn't do anything. So play our land, play a Bird's Paradise, just get out more land. We're at 3, let's play him. And let's attach our bow to the Bird's Paradise. Because even though I'll probably use it for land, it can fly over his guys and shoot these 2/1s that they're getting. Alright, they're going to attack me for 3. That's fine, I can take 3. We'll get a forest down, Elvish Champion. Get a 9/9. Let's get the 9/9 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't shoot him because of... I need to tap the land. Let's attach the bow, unfortunately. We'll attack with our defender. That way we get rid of one of his 1/1s. They're at 9, so they're probably not going to attack me. Yep. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Alright, Elvish Champion is not legendary, so I can play as many of them as I want. And also, he'll give my creatures Force Walk, or my Elf Force Walk, which means I get a free 2/2 attack in. So we'll attach the bow here, and then we shall attack with our 2/2 and Force Walk, killing his 2/1 Death Touch. They are going to untap and get out another Marsh Viper. That's not good. Alright, let's get out another Elvish Champion then. Let's draw a card this time, because why not? And then we'll hit our opponent for 7, and they can't block it. They're going to Giant Growth that so it survives for some reason. Yep. Alright, more snakes. Overrun. Path of Bravery. As long as your life total is greater, creatures you control get 1/1. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack, gain life equal to the number of attacking creatures. That'd be good to go with that card I want to buy. Another Giant's Growth. Nice. Because, again, if I get 40 life, I just win the game. And if all my creatures have lifelink, then I'll win faster. Alright, we'll keep this hand. They are going to get a 2/1 Death Touch Viper out. I'll play a Forest. And open the gates to get another Forest in my hand. And we'll end turn, because I don't want a Traveler's Amulet. Because then I'll have to discard, but I can Traveler's Amulet. Now, I won't have to discard. Get another Forest. Then we'll draw a card, play Forest. Then play Legolas. And then we'll end turn. They're going to flash in their 2/1 Ambush Viper. And then I shall, let's see, Dagger costs 4. Let's Forest, play the Dagger. They get 2 plant tokens. We'll attach the Dagger. So he's now a 4/3, and we'll end. I can shoot one of his Death Touch, but I can't shoot the other one. Then he could give him Death Touch. Ooh, he's attacking with a bunch. I'll just take it. That's fine. Alright, ooh, get the Elvish War Master. Let's see, 3. Yeah, let's Evolving Wilds, pop it, get a Forest, play the bow for the map, get out our War Master, attack with Legolas, shooting this guy. They're going to take the 4, I get to draw a card, and I can flip my Dagger if I want. Yes, because that'll get me super close to getting out my Sandworms. Right now I have 4 available mana. So with 4, I'm going to play him, which is going to get me an Elf token out. Nice. Alright, this is great. So next turn I have 4, 5, 6, 7 available mana. So I can almost get out my worm, but I can do Unnatural Growth. That'd be good. Alright, so now let's do that. Get another Forest out. Then we shall give him Trample, I guess. And then we'll cast him. We get another Elf token. That leaves us with 2 available mana. Can't do nothing with 2. We could tap him for 2 though. And I'll gain 2 life. And then we'll end turn. He's got trample and he's got trample. Good. Alright. I'll get out sandworms next turn. And then the turn after that will unnatural growth to turn the sandworms into 10/10s. Unfortunately, I don't have trample, but still a 10/10. They just have a ton of death touch out, unfortunately. Alright, so get our sandworm out. We still have 1 mana available, so I could gain 1 life if I want. Sure, let's gain 1 life. And then we'll end turn. I get a 5/5 sandworm. They just have a bunch of snakes. And a lot of them can kill my guys. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start attacking with the sandworms, making him sacrifice his creatures, blocking them. It's gonna be the best way to get rid of his death touches. Now I'm gonna move the bow over. Creature gets 1/1, and whenever this creature attacks, probably 1. Okay. Alright, so forest, I could play that next turn. But for now, we'll unnatural growth. And then we'll attach the bow. Sorry. We'll attach the bow to our worm. Then, actually, I can play him, can't I? Yep, I can play him. We'll get out more things. Alright, so now let's attack. Put X/1/1 counters to our creature you control, where X is the number of experience counters. Right now I have none, so we'll just put on him. Oh, we had 1. Okay. In that case, Alpha Strike. Shoot this guy. And I think I've won. If not, I got really close to winning. Good lord. Yeah, we're gonna get through with 7 damage with the trample. And I win. Yep. I thought so. Alright. More snakes. And a wall. Wall of Mourning. Defender, when this card enters the battlefield, exile a card from the bottom of your library face down. For each opponent you have at the beginning of your end step, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, put a card exiled with this card into its owner's hand. That's okay. We got 4 more things to fight. Fight this quote-unquote hidden snake. It's about as hidden as a kitten trying to attack you. Alright, and then I'll go first. Elvish Piper. Elvish Piper with our Behemoth is good. Alright, let's keep this hand. Traveler's Amulet, getting us a forest, playing forest. And then we'll end turn. They're going to get out a Tropical Island to get out a 2/1 Hex Drinker, which can level up. And it can get turned into a 6/6 protection from everything. Good lord. Alright, so let's get out our elf. So next turn we'll get attach the bow and shoot his 2/1 Hex Drinker, which they are going to level up, but I could still attack it. I got 3 available mana, but I need to get rid of the Hex Drinker. So we are going to attach the bow to our elf, tap for 1, and then play the ring. And then we'll attack, shooting this guy, hitting him for 2. They're going to play a tap land, tap 2 to get out another snake. That's fine, because I am going to take him out. Alright. Terramorphic Expanse. We're not going to pop that, actually, because I have 4 mana if I don't. And with 4 mana, I could get out my... Actually, let's attach this to her. And then let's play our Elvish Champion. Because now she has Forest Walk. She's unblockable. And she'll get stronger every turn. So that's awesome. Alright, so now let's Elvish Piper. And we can start just getting things out. We'll keep attacking with our 4/3 Force Walk. We're going to get a 2/6. Uglier O-Ran thing that I have. And now we'll Elvish Piper. Tap for green. And get out our Behemoth. And I'm the Monarch. We'll pop that for a forest. And we got 2 available mana. Let's play our sword just because we can. And then we'll attack. Shooting this guy, because again, it doesn't matter. And I get to draw a card as the Monarch. Oh my gosh. And then I get this awesome elf. Alright. And we're just going to win the game. 1, 2. Green. 3. Green. And 4. Doesn't matter. Alright. And then we shall attack and attack and attack. And we'll shoot that. Everything gets a 1/1 power up. They can block the Behemoth. But it doesn't matter because I'm still getting through with a 7/6 Force Walk. And we get some more lands. We're going to be selling a lot of these lands as well. Alright, we got 2 more snakes to fight. And then a big giant worm in the middle. Alright, so now... Great hand. We're going to keep it. They're going to get a forest down. We shall... Terramorphic Expanse also get a forest. And then we'll end turn. On their turn, we'll Traveler's Amulet to get another forest. They are going to play 2/2 Snake. We're going to play our forest. Then we're going to get out Land of War Elves. Then we'll get out our Dagger, right? Or... Let's get him out. And we'll end. They're going to get another land down. They're going to tap 3 to do a god. Snake God. As long as your devotion black or green is less than 7, it's not a creature, it's indestructible. Exile target creature card from a graveyard, its owner puts a 1/1 snake. So they could get out snake tokens with that. Alright, so Endless Water, that's good. Evolving Wilds, getting out a forest. Endless Water. So I have 2 available mana. Let's get her out and give everybody a 1/1 power up. And then we'll end turn. They play a forest, play a 4-drop, Vigilance, Trample, Reach, Hydra. That can get power-ups. Alright. And I have a lot of mana now. I have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So for 6, I could play our Behemoth. I could get him out to get more. Yeah, let's play him. I'll draw a card. Right? Yeah, I'll draw a card. Rampant Growth. Play that. I'll get another force down. And next turn, I could get a really big Hydra. And we'll just trample through with 1,000,000 damage and win. Because, yes. Ooh, actually, we're going to get down the Behemoth, then the Hydra, because that's going to double our land. So we'll end turn. See what they do. We're going to get out a 1/3 Death Touch. That's fine. We'll just attach our bow to shoot that. Alright, so now we'll get out our Behemoth. 5/5. I'm now the Monarch. I still have 4 mana available. What do I want to do for 4? I can play the dagger. Let's get out a creature with 3 mana. And we shall get out, get him, give all our elves force walk again. Power up elves and get a thing for each elf I control. I might do that. Because that seems like it's the best option for me at the moment. Let's see. Well, sure. Let's, oh, we got the 5/4 dinosaur. Let's get him out, because then I could tap him for more mana for our Hydra. Alright, so we'll end turn. I get to draw a card, since I'm the Monarch. This Hydra just got to a 5/5 because he played a desert. That is fine with me. Alright, so now, oh, natural order. That's awesome, but at this point, I am going with this Hydra plan. So, let's see what we could tap for. Green. 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 Alright, so we got 8 mana, 9, 10, 13, 15, 16, 17. So we got 17 mana. Let's get out our Hydra for a 15, which will double next turn. Oh, he was a 16. 17 minus 2. He costs 2 to play. Oh, no, okay. I'm not crazy. Haha. And then, yeah, next turn I could Giant's Growth. Good. That's awesome. Alright, and we'll end turn. I draw a card. He's going to be a 30/30 next turn. And then I'll give him a 3/3 power up, and then a 2/1 power up, and a bow. So he'll only be able to block 7. So I will win the game. Yay. Good lord, that's insane. Alright, so play the dagger. Attach the dagger. I forgot that gave him creatures, but at this point it doesn't matter. And then we shall attack with our Hydra. Shooting down his 3/1. She's going to power up, and I'll Giant Growth my Hydra, making him a 35. They're going to block with everything, and I still win the game. Even after I gave him 2/02 tokens. Tap for 2 mana. Not really too useful. Fight this Viper. And let's play this hand. They're going to get a desert out quickly. We'll forest, play our Land of War Elves, Traveler's Amulet for another forest, and then end turn. They are going to deal 1 damage to me with their new fort, Desert. That is okay with me. Alright, so I got 3 mana. I can play Nissa's Pilgrimage first. And then we'll get out 2 lands. And then we'll play a land. And then we'll end turn. So right now we're up to 4, 5. Next turn will be at 6 available mana. Getting real close to our guy. I could get a 5/5 out if I wanted. Alright, so forest. Let's do our triple Land of War Tribe. So that way we get even more mana out. And then we got 3 mana still. Let's get out the Sword of Body and Mind. And then we'll end. They're going to get a 2/2 snake out that they can give Death Touch to. We're going to play another land. And let's go ahead and play our Indestructible guy. Which still leaves me with 2 available mana. So we'll Sword of Body and Mind him. So he's now a 10/10 with protection from green and blue. And then we'll end turn. Next turn, we shall give him a second Sword of Body and Mind. And then a 4th one. Oh my god. Alright. Well, this is just funny. Alright, so... Oh. I messed up. Can't attach that. Nope, I can't. Alright, let's just attack. Oh, nope. Pushed the wrong button. Alright, well. Smart me. Playing the game. Alright, attach the sword. Attach the sword. Next turn, I'll hit him with a 14/14. Which I can't power up, actually. So we'll play our Ranger Fairy, so that way we can hit them for an extra 1 and Giant Growth it and win the game. Alright. Seed the Lord. Whenever land comes in, get a token. Okay. Good for you. It won't matter. Alright, so now we'll attach the bow here. We'll get out our god. And then we shall Alpha Strike. And shoot this for 1. Giant Growth, our fairy. And then we shall win the game. Auto that. Yep. There we go. Getting more snakes. And Snakeskin Veil. The one counter on target creature control gains hexproof till end of turn. I guess this is to save it. This card gains Death Touch. This card has Death Touch. 47 gold. Let's fight this guy. Let's see if we could deliver the letter and just get money from those. They're starting off with a mountain and a forest. Okay, I'm going first. That is great, because I definitely need to right now. Birds of Paradise. Alright, crawl space. Yeah, let's play this. So we got a ton of ramp, and that's going to be useful for us. So let's do Birds of Paradise first. Traveler's Amulet for another forest. And then we'll end turn. I did Birds of Paradise over this guy because he plays a lot of death touches. And I don't want... if I need to attack with the bow, I don't want it to be able to block my attack and kill him. So, they're actually, I guess, missing out on land, which is helping me a lot. Alright, Sword of the Amethyst. We could play that and get the dagger out. So Sword of Amethyst. Attach the sword to our Bird's Paradise. attack with this Bird's Paradise to get out a forest, which will just get us more ramp. They're finally going to play a card. They get a 4/5 Hellion. When it enters the battlefield, you may return a land you control to its owner's hand. If you do, this card deals 2 damage to each opponent. So they're going to do 2 damage to me. That's fine. Alright. They still can't block flying, so let's play our dagger. Give him 2 plants. Attach our dagger. There we go. And I still have 2 mana available. So we'll play that actually. And then we'll attack with our birds, which is going to give us another land. Get another forest out. I'm actually not going to flip the dagger because having more land right now isn't going to help me. Ooh, they're going to get a 3/5 legendary Hellion. If a source you control with odd mana value will deal damage to a permanent or player, double that damage to a permanent or player. Okay, so he could do 8 damage to me. Yep. I block with the Will-Wisher. Yeah, I guess I'm going to. Let's block with that Will-Wisher. I want to take 8. Hydra's Growth, great. Play that on our birds. So now they're 4/4, and they'll double every turn. Let's do this. Alright, we'll attach the spell side of this, so that way they get 5/5. And then we shall attack. Get us another forest. I have 2 mana. Don't want to do that. Alright. And we'll hit. We're not going to flip the dagger. Because again, having more mana right now isn't necessary. We're going to block the 4. We'll take 6. That's fine. They're going to get a 5/5 Hellion out. Again, these things don't have trample. So at this point, I'm going to win this race. Let's play our elf. That gives us a blocker. And then we'll play Crawl Space, so they can only attack with 2 of their Hellions. And then we'll attack. Get us another forest. Hit them for 6. No, I don't want to flip the dagger. And next turn, unless they get a flying blocker, I win the game. And they don't. So we'll win the game right now. Yay. And I got a bunch of Hellions. Alright, and only 10 gold. Okay. Well, let's go deliver that letter, and then we'll go back to both places. Because we'll have a bunch of money. Alright, so where's this one at? Wanderlust. It's down this way. We'll just quest and see where it says. Alright, it's black. It's the bottom of black, so I'll go here and go down. Got it. Alright, so let's do that. We're going to teleport to black. Use it, yes. We're going to try to just avoid as many people as possible. Like that black wizard. Up, and then I run into a hole and fight the black wizard. Alright. Yeah, that's a good hand. We'll keep it. They're gonna get out a mountain. Terramorphic Expanse, get us a forest. We're gonna get out our Hydra as quickly as possible. And then we'll end. They are going to curse me. Great. And I will lose 1 damage on my upkeep. Okay. That's fine. Alright, play a forest. We got 3 land out. Let's get out our Hydra. And we'll end turn. And then they're going to curse me again. Whenever enchant creature is attacked, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Alright, so they're going to get tokens now. And then we shall play a land, which will double our Hydra. And that puts us at 4 available mana. Let's play our Lantern Wharf Tribe, which is going to put me at 7 mana next turn. I could play that, but I can't tap it, unfortunately. I do need to get this out, but I can't. I only have 1 available mana. Let's go ahead and copy our bow. And then we'll attack for 2. We'll end turn. I want that. I have that card. I want another one. They get a defender, a bone wall defender. Alright. Ooh, we get our dinosaur. Alright. Play him. Our Hydra's now a 4/4. I could get 6 actually. So let's get them ape out. Destroy their defender. Attack with our Hydra, hitting them for 4. And then they're going to tap 3, get another bone wall out. That is fine. Hydra's growth. That'd be good. Let's Hydra's growth onto our ape. And then we shall, let's see, I have 1, 4, 5 available mana. Let's get out our dinosaur. And I still have 2 available mana. Let's prevent all combat damage to my guys when it's my turn. And we'll attack with our 8/7 and our 4/4. And then we get to destroy an enchantment. I forgot about that. Let's destroy that. I'm not really worried about a 2/2 zombie. They're going to regenerate their bone wall. That's fine. They still take 4 for my Hydra. And then I'm actually going to destroy that because I think it'll allow them to get out more stuff. Alright, so let's get him down. And then we shall Alpha Strike, destroying this. They're going to block that. We will Giant Strength our Hydra and then win the game. Okay. 137 gold. Nice. That is a good amount of gold for me. And a bunch of cards I don't really care about. Okay. We are at 700 gold. That is great. Alright, let's get down here, get this letter delivered. And then we will get back up to our towns that I'm trying to buy stuff in with a lot more money. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to buy everything there, but it will be enough to buy a lot of the stuff, which will be good. Right. Go around all this stuff. Got a bird we're going to avoid. Take the road so we can speed up a bit. There's another cave. I do want to hit up all these caves, but yep, this lady, blah blah blah. Do the thing without magic, which is walk closer. And then she gives me 298 gold. I thought it was going to be more. When this card enters, create a 1/1 green, white citizen token. Sacrifice this card, add 1 mana of any color. Tap 5 and sacrifice it to draw a card. Draw 3 cards. No. And that's not a good card. Alright, what do we have in here? While we're in here. No. Poison Blade from Assassin's Creed. It's cool, but I do want to buy those angels. And the Assassin's Creed card up top. Human Wizard, Magnus of Order. Sacrifice this and another green creature, search your library for a green creature, put it onto a battlefield, and shuffle. So it's the card I have, but you have to wait until the next turn because that's Summoning Sickness. Death Touch, when this card attacks another target assassin control gains Death Touch till end of turn. It's not bad. I would like it. It's only 150. I might just buy it. And then go buy those assassins and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Since it's only 150, it's not like it's super taken away from me. Alright, alright, that's good. Let's go back. We'll get our money for, get our money for clearing out the town. Teleport halfway around the world. Alright, and then eviction notice, track. We're gonna go up to do the reward for it. Scooch around this monk. Get on the road so we can speed up. There's the White Castle. I know this ain't it because it's like at the top of the world. Nope. I'm not gonna be tempted by more cards. We're just gonna keep going, get our money, and buy a bunch of stuff, then end this episode. Of course, the angel flies over everything. Alright, there we go. Employer's happy, thank you. We got cards, memories, journey, target player shuffles. No. Fear, no. Goblins can't attack you. This card deals 6 damage to a creature. You may search your library or graveyard for a card named Chandra. Pyrogenesis, reveal it and put it into your hand, then search your library. If you search your library, shuffle it. Okay. But no gold? Really? I thought I got gold for that. That's kind of annoying game. I don't appreciate it. Protection from gods. That's just funny. Alright, he's cool, but I'm not going to use him, I feel like, compared to these angels, which are really good. Definitely this one. Where you could double damage. I could buy both of these and I'm out of money. Of course. I can't buy both of them. I almost could. Let me go sell some cards, then I'll go buy that other angel. I know I got a ton of those lands. I'm gonna see if they're all showing. It's only showing the ones I got. I think it's just showing the ones I got, so we'll go back, sell. And now they're back in order. So let's go to lands. Let's do blue, since it's a blue-green land. And I'll scooch on down. We're just a little over an hour. Okay, well, there's no lands here. What? Do I have to select blue and green to see blue-green lands? Feel like that's kind of weird, but maybe. I saw the blue lands. Blue. Unless I just scrolled by it and didn't notice. Let's go ahead and just sell a Marsh Viper and another Marsh Viper. And let's keep that. That's fine. Sell these. And these are fine. Where's that land? There's more green. I feel like it should have shown it just from blue, but I guess not. Alright. There's a lot of that guy. Let's sell this one. Just because the others are from different sets. How did I miss it twice? I don't understand that at all. If I search for land, it would just show me lands. I guess cards that have the word land in them too, but should show me all those blue-greens that I have. Which I feel like I have more than it was showing, but if not, I've just wasted all our time doing this. Black, blue-green. Nope, that's all the ones I have. Okay, that's fine. So sell, sell. That leaves me with 4 of them. Alright, we're up to 700 gold. That's good. Alright, so let's go back to our angels. And get her. And then, beginning of your upkeep, if this card is in your graveyard, roll 4-sided die. If the result is run, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. That's awesome. Our permanent games in circle as long as you control this card. Okay. 244. It's not a lot of money to buy things. Not even the land that I thought looked cool. Trying to see if there's anything cheap I wanted. I think everything was like minimum 300. I'm pretty sure. Let's go check the other town. After that, we shall end it and do more money. 300, yep. Oh yeah, them too. It's 800 gold I need. Excel target. I'm gonna get the B. Okay. Re-roll this one. Exile top 10 cards of your library. You may cast spells with exactly 3 colors from among them this turn. Add 10 mana. Spend this mana only to cast spells exactly 3 colors. Okay. Now we shall head out of here and end this episode. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you can, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, y'all.